So this is how Saitama went bald in One Punch Man, and it's even more ridiculous than you think. See, a year and a half before the current events of the series, we see Saitama finishing up his workout routine of 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. The very same routine that Saitama followed every day to become the comically broken guy he is now. Well, after a tough workout, he jogs home, hops in the shower, and starts rinsing his hair, because, he still has it at this point. So he's rinsing away, and he notices that there's a good amount of hair on his hands after he washed the back of his head. In fact, he thinks to himself that he's been pulling out quite a bit of hair recently every time he rinses back there. What has him tweaking extra hard this time though, is that his scalp feels a lot more exposed than he remembers, and this is where the panic starts setting in. He thinks to himself, oh shit, I wonder what's going on back there. I'm scared to check, but I'm too curious not to. I just have to check. There's just one problem though. He only has one mirror. Apparently the only mirror in the entire house, which I don't know how that's possible, but that's currently the situation that Saitama's in. He turns around with his back facing the mirror, but obviously can't see what's in the mirror while his back is facing it at the same time. There's just no way. Or is there? Saitama then tries to get the jump on the mirror or something. He tries turning around when the mirror is not expecting it with the hopes of tricking it and catching a glimpse of the back of his head before the image goes away. I know that doesn't make any sense at all, but I'm just trying to use the same logic I had when I was an 8-year-old kid and tried doing this very thing. I mean, honestly, who hasn't tried this as a kid? The point is, he keeps trying to turn around as fast as he can to see the back of his head in the mirror. With every attempt, he moves faster and faster and starts getting more and more irritated. And finally, he gets serious. He charges up, and all of a sudden he has that Yujiro Hanma demon back. He plants his foot in the ground hard as fuck, and whips his head around even harder as fuck. Then boom. We don't see what happens exactly, but we do see a bunch of hair falling off his head, as the narration explains that although no one knows for sure, they say Saitama did in fact see the back of his head that day. And if you think about it, right then he moved so fast after powering up that more of his hair started flying off, meaning that's likely how the rest of his hair fell off. He just became so fast that his hair eventually just couldn't stick around for the ride.